Hello again, my friends. I have returned. I apologize for my lengthy absence. I haven't had much time to make videos lately, and to be honest, I'm trying to move away from the bargain hunt videos. I much prefer these type of videos, just the Blu-ray updates. Where I'm just sitting, talking about my Blu-rays, showing them off. These are a lot easier. There's not so much editing. There's not so much, craziness. These are just much easier. So I think for now I'm going to stick to these. Maybe I'll do one, probably not every week, but maybe every 2 weeks or every month, whatever. We'll see what happens. But for now, I think I'm definitely going to stick to these videos. Yeah, but who knows? Who knows what the future holds? I could do some more bargain hunts. I don't know yet. We'll see. But so right now, I have a lot of movies to get through. I'm going to try to make this as fast as possible because, if you guys could see what's going on to the right of me here, it's just stacks upon stacks of Blu-rays. Because pretty much since I have been off the grid, so to speak, since I've been, off camera, I have accumulated a lot of Blu-rays, a ton. So we're just going to dive right into this haul, or to this update. So pretty much I've organized them in order. So like October, November, December, all that good stuff. Or, more or less they're in order. So let's just dive right in. So we'll start off with my Halloween October movies. For you movie lovers out there, I'm sure you understand, October is the time to watch horror movies strictly. Maybe not strictly, but for the most part, you gotta watch a lot of horror movies in October. And I am definitely in that category of people. October, I pretty much watch only horror movies. And I always pick up horror movies, too. I always go on horror movie hunts, pawn shops and Best Buy, just finding all the horror movies I can. So I picked up Aliens, which, I don't think I got around to watching this movie this year. But I have seen this. This is an excellent movie. I did watch the first Alien, but yeah, I think I got this for like $10 at Target, so very, very good find. Nightmare Before Christmas Steelbook, got that at Best Buy. I can't remember the price. I think it was like $12 maybe. But, this is definitely one of my favorites. I watch this every Halloween, on Halloween. Just, childhood classic. Definitely a big part of my childhood. Alright. John Carpenter's Halloween with really, really cool slipcover. This is actually the 4K edition. It has that nice black Blu-ray case, which I really like. Now, this is another movie that I watch on Halloween every year. This is definitely one of my favorite horror movies of all time. I just have to watch this on Halloween every year. So, and I just had to have it with that cool slipcover, Got that at Target. Alright, Halloween 2. Picked that up at Best Buy. I did watch this, and it's a decent movie. It's pretty good. I like it. So, and then Halloween, The Curse of Michael Myers. Now, this is really cool. I got this at Walmart, and it has that nice VHS style slipcover. Yeah, just very, very cool. Very cool design. Now, I did not get around to watching this. I have not seen this movie yet, but some people like this movie. This movie gets pretty decent praise from fans of the Halloween series. But, so yeah, I just figured I'll check it out at some point here. But once I saw that VHS slipcover, I had to get it, because that is so cool. Alright, now the last two pickups I got at pawn shops. Land of the Dead, definitely not Romero's best, but hey, decent film. The Lost Boys, which I didn't get around to watching this, and I have not seen this yet, but I've heard good things about it. It's been recommended to me, so I figured I would go ahead and get it and probably watch it at some point here. So that is all for my Halloween pickups. Now, these next movies are just things I picked up, in kind of early November. Django Unchained Steelbook. Finally got the Steelbook at Best Buy. Now, I do have the regular Blu-ray, which I'll probably end up selling. But, as some of you may know, Django Unchained, I love this film. My favorite Tarantino film. And I just had to have the Steelbook. Alright. X-Men First Class, really cool Steelbook design. Got that at Best Buy. And X-Men Days of Future Past. Oh, my alarm is going off. Hold on a second. Sorry about that. Okay, X-Men Days of Future Past Steelbook, also very cool design. Also got it Best Buy. The Disaster Artist. Watched this for the first time on Blu-ray, and just hilarious, hilarious movie. And then this is kind of cool. Got this at Best Buy. It's a very interesting steelbook design. Pokemon, the original, trilogy, whatever you want to call it. Pokemon was a big part of my childhood. I really loved it as a kid. I used to watch it all the time. I had the cards and everything. And, these movies, they're pretty good for fans of Pokemon. If you're not a fan, you probably wouldn't like them. But, it's good nostalgia, all that. And I just thought that was a really cool steelbook. So, had to get that. Alright, let's move on, shall we? Now, for my Barnes & Noble Criterion sale haul. If you guys don't know about this, twice a year, every year, Barnes & Noble does a Criterion sale where all their Criterions are 50% off. So usually they're like $20. I think they do it in November and I think May or April. I don't know. I'm not sure. But I picked up quite a few in November. The Royal Tenenbaums, my favorite Wes Anderson film, and just, what can I say? Great transfer, great everything. I don't know. Alright, The Beatles, A Hard Day's Night. I have not watched this yet, but it's a very thick package. It's got a really thick book on the inside, and, I used to be a huge fan of the Beatles, so... The Rolling Stones, Gimme Shelter. I did watch this. This is an excellent documentary. Just a great film. If you're into classic rock, this is a must-see. This is definitely just excellent. I mean, I don't really know what else to say. It's fantastic. And the transfer is great. Following Christopher Nolan's very first film. You all know I love me some Christopher Nolan, so I had to get that. Yet another first film, Blood Simple, the Coen brothers' first film. I did watch this, and this is a very, very good movie. There's one character in this movie, I can't remember what his name was, but it was the cowboy guy, I think M. Emmett Walsh. I think that's his name, maybe. It says on the back. I'm not sure, but he just did a great acting job. Inside Llewyn Davis. Now, this is a great movie, Coen Brothers, of course. If you're into, classic folk music, 60s folk music, you will love this movie. John Goodman has a short little role in this movie, and he is hilarious. I mean, I really do think John Goodman is a very underrated actor. He's great in everything he's in my opinion. The Big Lebowski, 10 Cloverfield Lane. I mean, he is just a fantastic actor. And his character in this movie just cracks me up. Every time I watch it, I die laughing. And finally, Dr. Strangelove. Very, very cool packaging. Stanley Kubrick. There's a lot of cool stuff on the inside. I'm not going to get into it, but there's a lot of very cool stuff on the inside. And this is a hilarious movie. So that's it for the Criterions. And now, on to my Black Friday haul. I went to Walmart, Target, and Best Buy, as I do every year. Walmart, I didn't find anything, they had some, I don't know, I didn't really find any good deals there. You know, mostly just movies I already have or I don't want, so. But Target, I picked up one thing, the Lego Batman movie, the last copy with the slipcover. Very cool. I think that was $4. And then Best Buy is where I really went all out. Best Buy is where I picked up most of my stuff, you know. So I got It. Very, very good movie. This is a... You know, I gotta say, this is one of the only horror movies I've ever seen that actually gave me chills. You know, it's pretty rare that a horror movie will scare me. And this scared me a little bit, I gotta be honest. I watched this last October. I watched it on demand. And it definitely, it gave me some chills. I'm not gonna lie, it gave me chills. So, really looking forward to the sequel that's coming this year. The Polar Express, had to get a Christmas movie, you know. Really liked this movie as a child, so figured I'd get that. Isle of Dogs, very, very good movie. Wes Anderson, stop motion masterpiece. Very good movie. Family Guy season 15, as you know, I'm trying to collect all the Family Guy seasons, and had to get that. I think it was $12 maybe. Now finally, this is the real gem of Black Friday. This is the prize. Got this at Best Buy. The Godfather Trilogy Omerta Edition, number 7070 of 45,000. Very, very cool packaging. Here, let me... Very cool. Now this was $10 at Best Buy. They had quite a few copies left too, but this was $10. Fantastic deal. I mean, really, once I saw that, I knew I had to have it. I had to spring for it. You know, very, very cool. There's a lot of stuff on the inside. There is lobby cards, there's fridge magnets, there's a bunch of other stuff I can't really remember, but, you know, if you're a fan of the Godfather movies, this was an excellent find. And I am a big fan of the movies. You know, it has the Coppola restoration for all 3 discs. So, just had to get that. Really cool display piece as well. It's got like a book style going for it. So that's it for Black Friday. Now, these are some things I picked up at a new store that opened in my city called Second and Charles. That's right. A lot of you probably know what Second and Charles is. They just recently opened one in my city, and I was very, very excited for it. If you don't know what it is, it's a trade-in shop. Basically, everything they have in the store is pre-owned, and they have pretty much anything you could think of. I mean, they have DVDs, Blu-rays, books, video games from almost every console you can think of. They have posters, they have CDs, vinyls, you know, they have it all. So, first time I went in there, I gotta tell you, my head was spinning. I mean, it's so much to take in at once, you know what I'm saying? Like, it is just, oh man, I mean, it's crazy. It's a very cool store, though. They have a huge Blu-ray wall, you know, a huge Blu-ray collection. They have TV box sets. I mean, it's crazy. So, you know, they have some great deals, but at the same time, they have some questionable deals. I'll be honest. They have, because the thing is that pawn shops, you know, you go in there, all the Blu-rays are $5, no matter what. This place, they price each Blu-ray individually. So, it's kind of questionable how they do that. But, because, you know, I've seen a lot of movies there that are outrageously priced, in my opinion. But a lot of movies that are good deals. Like this, for example. Edge of Tomorrow, this was $3. Now, that's a great deal. That is a fantastic deal. Really good movie. I did see this in theaters. And just, I love this film. Austin Powers, International Man of Mystery. This was $6. That's a pretty good deal. Hilarious movie. Had to have it. Batman, The Killing Joke with slipcover. This was $5. Now this is, I'm a big Batman fan, you know. At the time when I bought this, I was playing the Arkham video games, you know. It was kind of on a marathon. I left my alarm on. I'm so sorry. Okay, I stopped it. But yeah, I was on a marathon playing the Arkham video games. And so I was just really into Batman at the time, so I got this. And it's a decent movie. It's a little bit weird. Not gonna lie. There's one scene in particular. If you've seen it, you'll know which scene I'm talking about. It's a very questionable scene. Very weird. Very awkward. Kind of uncomfortable to watch. But decent movie. Batman Begins Steelbook. Oh yeah, I was really excited to find this. I think this was $6, and I do have the Steelbook with Batman holding Rachel on the cover, but I've always wanted this one. This one I think looks a lot better, and I've decided to display this with my Dark Knight trilogy Steelbook display. So I'll show that at the end of this video. And then finally, SpongeBob, the complete third season box set. Yes, this was $10. Some of you may be laughing at me, but I have no shame. This is a hilarious show, really a big part of my childhood. Had to get it. So that's all I've picked up at Second & Charles. Now, we're getting close, folks. We're getting close to the end. Alright, so these are just a couple recent new release pickups that I've bought at Best Buy. Just a couple movies that I really wanted to see. Mission Impossible Fallout Steelbook. Very, very cool design. Now this, I didn't see this in theaters, unfortunately. I really wish I would have seen it in theaters, because I watched this at home, and I gotta tell you, I think it's like 2.5 hours long. For the entire runtime, I was glued to my seat. I did not get up to do anything for the whole movie. I just, this movie is very, very gripping. It's entertaining. It's fun. It's an excellent, excellent film. Great cinematography. I mean, the stunts were just so much fun. They were so well executed. So, had to get that. Next up, Bad Times at the El Royale. Now, I did see this in theaters, and I loved it. It is a very, very good original thriller. And, it seems like these days, original thrillers, it's kind of rare that you find a very good original thriller. Most of them are based on books and whatnot, but this was a very good one, in my opinion. Directed by the same director who directed Cabin in the Woods. I'm blanking on his name right now, but yeah, it's got some great performances. Jeff Bridges, Lewis Pullman, John Hamm. Everyone in this film just gives an excellent performance. The cinematography is great. That's probably my favorite thing about this movie is the cinematography. The music is great. Everything is great about this movie. So, had to get that. And now, Bohemian Rhapsody. Very, very cool slipcover. They did have a steelbook for this at Best Buy, but, the steelbook was like $10 more than this, or maybe it was like $15 more. And the steelbook kind of looked weird, in my opinion. It was kind of an odd design. I thought this slipcover looked much better than the steelbook, so had to go with that. Didn't see this in theaters, but this was a pretty good film. A lot of good music, great acting. I used to be a huge fan of Queen. I actually have one of their concert DVDs, so had to pick that up. There a lot of people online, it seems, have been having issues with the editing in this film, which is ironic because it won the Oscar for Best Editing, and I can see where they're coming from. There's a couple scenes in this movie where the editing is very choppy. But I think overall it's fine. Overall, I don't have too many complaints with this movie. So, happy with that pickup. Now, I think I mixed up the order here a little bit. But this is Christmas. Every Christmas, every birthday, I always got to get a box set. I don't know what it is. I have this dying need to get a box set on Christmas and my birthday. My last birthday, I got the Hobbit box set. The last Christmas, I got the Lord of the Rings box set. This Christmas, I got, at Best Buy, 50 Years of Planet of the Apes 9-movie collection. Very thick box set. There's a cool little insert in here. It has, it's basically lobby cards, and on each one of them, it has the original poster for each of these movies. Very cool. And, Yeah, so it has all the original movies. It has the remake with Mark Wahlberg. It has the Rise Dawn War trilogy with the Ultra HD discs. And yeah, I think I've watched just about every one of these films. I think the only one I haven't watched so far is the Mark Wahlberg movie. But very happy with that box set. That was $45 at Best Buy. Pretty good deal. Okay, we're almost there. We're almost there. So, these all I got at pawn shops. The last couple weeks here, I've been doing some pawn shop bargain hunting. So, we'll start with this. I got Halo 2, the limited collector's edition steelbook. For those of you that don't know, I have been trying to collect all the Halo collector's editions. So far I have Halo 3 and now I have Halo 2. Family Guy Something Something Dark Side Blu-ray. Oh yeah, I still need to pick up all the Star Wars Family Guy Blu-rays. Yeah, and what I wanted to say, ever since I saw Mission Impossible Fallout, I've been on a hunt. Get it? Hunt? Ethan Hunt? I've been on a hunt to find all of the Mission Impossible movies. And so far I think I'm only missing 2, because I got the first Mission Impossible at a pawn shop. Now this is kind of a case of Second and Charles outrageous prices. They had this movie for $8, and I got it for $3 at a pawn shop. So, you know, just... Alright, Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol. I think so far, I don't know. This might be my favorite one so far. This was just a fantastic movie. It is so much fun. The stunts are crazy. It's just, I don't know. I think this might be my favorite one so far. Maybe. Alright, A Serious Man, adding to my Coen Brothers collection. Definitely not the best Coen Brothers film, but it's good. I'll say that. It's good. That's all I'm going to say. Alright, and then Oblivion. Have not seen this movie yet. Really looking forward to it, though. Have wanted to see this for a while now, so I'm really excited to pop that in and watch it. Okay. So now, we're very close to the end. The last 4 pickups. These are all things I got for my birthday. My birthday was last week. I believe last Tuesday. And so, you know, had to pick up a couple things for myself. Just, you know. So let's just get into it. Family Guy Season 16, the most recent season. Got that at Best Buy. So now, Season 12 is the only one that I'm missing. And I gotta be honest, Season 12 is my least favorite season of Family Guy. But I gotta get it. You know, I gotta get it. Probably end up getting it on eBay or something. But this was $14. Very happy to get that. Platoon Steelbook. Got that at Best Buy. Very, very cool design. And this is an excellent movie. I love this movie. Watched it the day after I got it, and just great. Great filmmaking. Great acting. The last 2 things. These are the things I'm, out of this entire stack, these are the 2 things I am most excited about. I got both of these on eBay, by the way. Mission Impossible Rogue Nation Steelbook. Look at that gorgeous cover. I mean, that is just beautiful. I gotta say, this is probably one of my favorite steelbooks in my entire collection now. Because that, I mean, that is just such an incredible cover. And I watched this yesterday. Very, very fun movie. Very good movie. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, though, I still think Ghost Protocol might be my favorite. But this is a fantastic movie. Very fun. You know, just great. Excellent filmmaking. Excellent cinematography. Good everything. Okay. On to the last thing. Are you ready? Drum roll, please. This is the thing that I am ecstatic about. I gotta be honest. The Breaking Bad Blu-ray barrel box set. Oh yeah. Scored this for $90 on eBay. Definitely worth the money. For those of you that might not know, Breaking Bad is my favorite show. I mean, I've probably seen that show about 10 times already. I've never seen another show that even compares to Breaking Bad. Better Call Saul is great, but it's no Breaking Bad, in my opinion. And I have wanted this set for years, people. I have wanted this ever since I first laid eyes on it. I have wanted this set so bad. Finally got it for my birthday. Oh, man. It arrived in perfect condition, you know. The seller really packaged it very good. So, and this thing is huge. I mean, this thing, it's heavy, it's huge. I did not think it was going to be this big, but I'll just show you a couple of the little cool things it's got on the inside. It's got, this is probably my favorite thing, honestly. It's got a Better Call Saul matchbook. Now, they're not real matches, they're just plastic, but still very cool. And then got that. On the inside it has this, and I believe this is actually a I don't think that's a shirt. I think it's an apron, you know, like a cooking apron. It's wrapped in there. The seller did not open it. I'm not going to open it either. I'm glad he didn't, because I'm not going to open it, because to be honest, I mean, what am I going to use an apron for? I'd rather have it in there with this money design, so it kind of looks like the money barrel, you know. But anyways, so this has the entire series on Blu-ray. Open it up there. There's all the discs. Very cool. It has the entire series on Blu-ray. It has a plethora of special features. Now, I gotta be honest, you know, there's 3 reasons why I bought this. Display piece. I know I can watch the whole show on Netflix, but now I can watch it on Blu-ray. But probably the main reason why I got it is the special features. I mean, I've already looked at some of them. There is a ton of special features on this set. And I've never seen any of the Breaking Bad special features. So, you know, one of these days I'm going to sit down and I'm going to watch all the special features. I'm going to watch all the commentaries, all the deleted scenes, just everything. So I'm really looking forward to that. Really, really happy to get this. I can't even tell you guys how happy I am to finally have this in my possession. Yes, finally. All right, so we did it, folks. We did it. We got through it all. That was a massive haul. Yeah, I'm really happy with all this stuff. I'm really happy you all joined me. So to end this video off, I'm going to show you guys the displays that I have now, and kind of show you the shelf now, how it looks with the new stuff I've added. So I'll go ahead and flip the camera around and do that right now. Alright, so here is the shelf as of right now. You can see some of my recent additions following the Christopher Nolan. My Coen Brothers collection, which has grown greatly. Added to the Stanley Kubrick collection there. There's the Mission Impossible movies. Yeah. So that's the shelf as of right now. And then up here I decided to put the Godfather Trilogy box set. I just thought that looked very nice up top there. Now we're going to head into the closet and show some of these. So up here I have the 50 Years Planet of the Apes box set. Over there is my Halo Collector's Editions. That's Halo 3 and then Halo 2. Yeah, so here's my Dark Knight Trilogy Steelbook collection. You can see I added the Batman Begins, and over there that's the original Batman Begins Steelbook that I had. But I'm sure you all will agree with me. This one just looks much better than that one. I mean, they both look nice, but I think this one looked much better with the display. And then over here, the glorious Breaking Bad barrel. That's right. So beautiful. And then over here, that's my other Dark Knight Steelbook on display. And then my Family Guy collection. Some of you may notice I changed it up a bit. I originally had them just all stacked on top of each other, but I decided to do it like this, because this looks much nicer, in my opinion, you know. They're all in order. As you can see, the only one I'm missing is Season 12, which would go right here. But, oh, by the way, nice little bottle of Goo Gone. Very helpful tool for Blu-ray collectors. and then my only volume of American Dad is over there. But yeah, so it's in order now, and I like this much better because, you know, if I ever want to take one out, all I gotta do is slip it right out, and then it very kindly fits right back into place. So that way I'm not having to pull them out of the stack and then rearrange the stack, and, you know, it's just a big hassle. So this is much easier. This works much better for me. So I'm very, very happy with the way this display is coming along. So that's going to be all for our video today, folks. I thank you all for joining me. I'll hopefully be coming back very soon with another Blu-ray update. You know, if you want, maybe leave me some comments. Let me know what kind of stuff you'd like to see from me in the future. Maybe tell me what you got on Black Friday or Criterion sale or whatever you want. So, thank you all for watching. I will see you all next time.